I was a prosecutor for a long time, and there were many forgotten people that I saw. And I know that I worked with you two gentlemen for a long time, and I hope to think that I was known as a very progressive prosecutor. And so I just got to a point in my career, I thought, I'm doing what I believe is right. If I get fired, I'm still a lawyer. I can always go out and be on the other side. But I really thought that I had a lot to contribute if I ran as a judge. It kind of gave me a different platform, a different seat in the courtroom, if you will, to really put forth a lot of the vision that I thought was being lost, I think, in the courtroom. The biggest thing that I saw sitting over there as a lawyer at the table was the defendant was forgotten. A lot of people would come in, they'd bring the defendant in, and no one would really notice him or her. Mental illness, addiction, veterans, a lot of those things that had no place in criminal law. I really felt like that we could give it a voice, we could give it a platform. And I don't know, I just really, Judge Jackson really blazed a trail for a lot of us. And when 2016 came around, I ran in 2014 for a misdemeanor bench. And honestly, I didn't feel like I was going to win, but I wanted to see how to do it, see what was out there. Meet a lot of the groups, really kind of put my foot forward. And then in 2016, I thought, you know what, I think we can take it.
Yeah.
And I just really went for it and really enjoyed going to all the different areas of the county that I had not been to before. And I really actually very much enjoyed it.
What do you think, have you, this is a loaded question as well.
Sure.
But
He loves to ask those.
I mean,
know.
Just as Jackson was for you, what are some things that you've done to mentor or things that you've seen that are with this new batch of young, or, it's a young judiciary, it's a younger maybe.
Well, they have no experience on the bench, so
fresh in that way. Have you seen them? Have you formed relationships with this new group that's come in? And what's the dynamic in there? What's the pulse?
So the best thing I can tell you about this group is excitement. I was chair of the standing committee, which that sounds really boring, but it's basically chair over the probation department and the pretrial supervision. And I would go to the meetings, and you have leaders in all those groups. And honestly, it was kind of dull, and and I respect all my past colleagues. I'm not saying anything bad about them at all. But the best thing about a lot of these behind the scenes things that I don't think we realized went on before we became judge, there's really a sense of excitement in all of it. And I think Judge Jackson and I, when we powwow and talk, we're just really excited that we have people that are visionaries, I think, like we're trying to be, and really can help put forth a lot of the reform that we've been wanting to do for a long time. And a lot of them we know, right, from being on the defense bar, that they've got a lot of experience. They are, like I say, excited. Some are young. Some, obviously, you don't have experience before you take the bench.
Yeah.
But I think that they really, really want to try hard at what they're doing, and they're excited about it. It's not just a place to just sit there and do nothing.